Chapter 4. Off we went. I don't want to give the impression that I'm some kind of crazy daredevil on a motorcycle, because I'm not. I'm actually a very cautious driver. I watch the road around me expecting every single vehicle to do the absolute worst thing possible. And I'm constantly making 1,000 little adjustments in acceleration and speed to compensate for it. But a street bike is a very capable machine. And if you know your machine well, you can do things with it that probably sound a lot more dangerous when hearing about them than they really are to do. And going fast is a perfect example of that. As long as your bike is mechanically sound, speed is only dangerous if there's something you can hit. On a straight stretch, with no potholes and nothing ahead of you, no driveways or roads for people to pull out in front of you, speed really isn't all that dangerous. Street bikes accelerate and decelerate so fast that you can go from 70 miles per hour to 140 back to 70 in just seconds. And when it's safe to do so, I get on it. So when we weren't doing the speed limit, we were doing double it. And Michelle seemed to be enjoying herself. I was too, and I liked the way she felt held tight against me. And we were in the middle lane of a 3-lane highway on the interstate, and there was a semi on either in either lane on both sides of us. Now the semi in the fast lane signaled that as he moved into our lane. No pre-warning, but I don't expect pre-warning. And I had a split second to make a decision. It was go fast and hit the throttle and stay in our lane and split the semis, or go slow and hit the brakes and wait and go around him. Now my brain did the calculation that it was safe faster than I even made the conscious decision, and I gunned the throttle. We hugged the right side of our lane and blew past them, clearing them safely. No problem. Now I know splitting semis on the interstate doing twice the speed limit might sound a little dangerous, but it's not always as dangerous as it sounds, honestly, because of how fast motorcycles accelerate. Now I know you weren't there, so you just have to trust me on this one. It was a little ballsy, maybe, sure, but by no means was it reckless. But it was fun as hell. I won't even lie to you. I felt like the baddest man in the world at that moment. 20 foot tall, made of bulletproof steel. Here I was with this beautiful woman pressed close against me, flying down the highway as the sunset painted this magnificent amber and crimson canvas all around us. I regret nothing. When we got to my house, I helped Michelle off the bike, and I'll never forget the look of sheer joy on her face. She took off her helmet with a huge smile and declared, "That was awesome. I can tell you know how to ride." And then she said, "I was going to be mad if you didn't split those trucks, though." I swear to God, that's exactly what she said. Oh, man. And I knew right then she was my kind of girl.